Mapojos. See the 5 famous coalition of the Mapojos. That's another one that we need to check out. Oh, Majingalani, Salades. But oh, this one has a lot of the 5. This this one has the 5 most famous coalition. Maybe we should just click on this. Oh yeah, we watching some lions right now. We're gonna click on this one. I think this one's gonna be far more interesting. So we got Mapojos, Majingalanis, the Salades, the Matimbas, the Birminghams. Alright. The Big 5 of Sabi San. See, this is not even the whole...
5 brothers were born into the famous Sparta Pride of Sabi Sand. 3 of them were born in the year 2000, and the other 2 were born in
like they don't even have the notch one up here, so we're gonna still look up the notch.
A sub-adult male who was fathered by the West Street males in another pride joined the Sparta Pride. This young male became the full member of the pride after taking a few beatings from the Sparta Pride females. He would later be known as Makulu, the leader of the most notorious band of Lion Brothers.
W Lion King.
In 2004, these
this
6
is the real
brothers
Lion
were
King.
pushed out of the pride by their fathers, and they became
not the one that they
nomadic.
show us on Disney.
Instead of moving out as individuals, they stuck together to increase their chances of survival. This band of brothers was named the Mapoho Coalition.
Wonder they're gonna have
this
me like
coalition in the entire Sabi Sand, and their numbers at roller coaster male.
Nah, I want to do the way I was doing it before, because this one it seemed like this gonna be.
2 siblings, 2 monarchs, and 2 rival lions forged in adversity learned.
This is for educational purposes.
The
Switch.
African jungle is one of the planet's harshest environments. No matter how great the physical prowess of an African lion may be, there are surprises that can deplete all their strength and lead even the mightiest feline to succumb to insurmountable obstacles. Is wild determination sufficient to retain the crown, or is destiny necessary to elevate them to higher realms? Despite all the hardships, the same fury that left deep scars on these lions also endowed them with a throne.
They go to
with
war
power
with
and
each
glory.
other, man.
Today, we will delve into the intriguing Charleston Coalition and discover the many lessons that the lives of these resilient creatures have to offer. So go ahead.
I'm gonna play
and
some
click the
games
like
too,
button
but
if you're not
for like the
already
first hour, it's probably
subscribed.
gonna be some
Consider
lion stuff.
subscribing and support our work here. Click the like and let's get into it. The 2011 Mala Mala Game Reserve in Sabi Sand, Africa. The Mala Mala Game Reserve is situated within the Sabi Sand Reserve. Animals crossing into the Mala Mala area can be hunted during certain times of the year, provided the hunter has legal permits and pays for the privilege.
Yeah, you gotta be
This
wealthy
helps
to do that.
maintain a balanced wildlife population within
I don't
the
see how that
available
helps
space and
maintains
generates
a
revenue to
balance.
support the
I
reserve's
think that's
workers.
just their excuse.
Other areas are conservation zones
For
where
saying, hey,
hunting
we
is
let these
strictly
rich people
prohibited,
kill what
offering
they want.
lodging services and
They're already
safari
hitting with the
experiences.
ads. Oh, hold up.
Interestingly, elite
Dang. Why are we running ads already? You shouldn't get another ad for another hour. They run every hour, so we should be good now. We should be good. W ads, arigato.
legal
For watching the
hunters
ads,
are
thank you
common
so much.
issue as
But,
many don't adhere to the correct hunting schedules necessary
we
to
shouldn't get no
maintain
more ads for another
ecosystem
hour.
balance. Some are not registered legally and do not pay the required fees for this activity. In
Poachers.
2011, there was a pride of lions in Mala Mala known as the Charleston Pride. This pride had a king, several cubs, and 3 lionesses. The Charleston Pride was living in perfect harmony. The king was proud of his young cubs who had recently arrived, and the lionesses were renowned as the top hunters in Mala Mala. However, their days of tranquility would soon come to an end, and those cubs would learn the true meaning of survival in the harshest way.
That's
In the
crazy how they
following
be.
year, 2012, 2 male lions
They be so young
approached
and they
the
gotta be
Charleston
subjected
Pride and
to-
realized it would be easy to become the sole king, as the current king did not share his crown with any other lions. These lions would later become part of a coalition known as the Salades. Without
Saladas.
much planning, they attacked the leader of the Charleston Pride, immediately defeating him. When the 2 victorious lions turned their attention to the cubs,
W
something
no
unexpected
notification.
happened.
That's crazy.
The powerful lionesses did not submit to these.
We're gonna
new
look at
upstart
the
kings
most
easily.
the
2
top
of them fought bravely against the invaders, while the third
lion
lioness
coalitions.
managed to escape with
Right
2
now we're
lion
watching the
cubs.
Charleston
They
one. We
could
still
hear
gotta
their
go through
sisters
Mapajos
and the other
and
cubs being decimated by
the
these
Notch.
intruders. In the Charleston Pride, only two
It's a
male
lot
cubs
of-
of 9 months old each and their aunt Lioness remained. She took it upon herself to raise them along with 2 other cubs that
W
were not
auntie.
her own. Alone in the vast savannah, this lioness needed to isolate herself to ensure no other lions threatened them. She ventured to another part of the Sabi Sand Reserve within the conservation area.
Yo, that be killing me. What's going on, Rich? Thank you for the resub. Arigato. You look at hey, shut up. W Twitch, facts.
And their hunting skills were truly remarkable.
Goat Kami,
However,
W stream,
while they were still in the
arigato.
learning
I didn't even,
process,
the stream
one of
just
the
started. How
lions
is it a
took a kick
W?
from a giraffe, causing one of his lower teeth to become crooked. That's why he
Damn.
earned the name Mizzino, which means tooth. The other
Mizzino,
lion was
which means
known as
tooth.
Big Boy
Kicked
due to
his whole
dominant
tooth out,
nature.
bro.
Mizzino and Big Boy didn't want to leave.
Could
the
you
lions
imagine
to
just walking
raise
around
them,
with your
so
tooth
it
just
was he
hanging
who
like that?
departed. It was
This is
necessary
what
for
these
them to keep
animals go through. They
growing,
could go
conquering
through way
prides
more
and
pain than we
territories,
can.
and becoming increasingly powerful. If they remained in her company, stationary in
I
the
body a
same
lion.
place, this
No,
would
you
never
would not
happen.
body a
The
lion.
lioness
WQ
returned to
Kami,
her
no po.
original
Hey,
territory,
yo.
leaving the princess with hope that they would soon become kings.
Literally, you would
In
not body a
2014,
lion, bro.
Mizzino and Big Boy embarked on their journey in
Look at
search
some of
other
these, like,
lionesses to
he's
produce
still got the
offspring,
tooth just
and the
hanging.
Charleston Coalition was formed. They retained the name of their original pride, and at that moment, the
You would
brothers
not,
joined
bro.
forces even more to achieve what every king aspires to: glory.
Well, it depends. Maybe if
But
you
the
got a
journey
rifle.
in the African jungle is not always
If you got a
easy.
rifle and you catch
To
him from
reach
far
the
off
highest
and you got
places,
good aim,
one
then
must
yeah.
face challenging obstacles. The Charleston
But if you
Coalition
don't got a
was about
rifle
to
and you
discover
don't got
that
good
the
aim,
path to triumph can often be bitter and cruel.
then
Mizzino and Big Boy headed south in the reserve,
straight hit. Oh
seeking
yeah, you
other
dead.
lion
You're dead.
confrontations
You're
from a
dead.
distance to grasp how the dynamics
Dead.
of power worked for their species. They hadn't had a king to look up to and learn from, so now was their time to watch and absorb everything they could. In 2015, they were ready to conquer their first pride. They selected a dominant lion to dethrone and successfully obtained the crown of kings. Now, the Charleston Coalition had 4 lionesses under their dominion and a territory to protect. However, the lessons of monarchy were more profound than that, as it was at this moment that the brothers realized the stark differences that existed between them. During the challenging
Gab could beat a
times, they
lion. I
needed
would pay to see
unite
that fight,
overcome
bro.
the
You would pay to see Gab die?
However, when their
That's
first conquest
crazy.
came, their egos became inflated and conflicts began to arise. Big Boy had always been more dominant, especially during hunts when it was just the two of them. He would take the lead and relish in feasting on the best pieces.
I mean,
of
Big
prey
Boy
he could
has
find.
more teeth than his
This
brother.
dominance
He has
became
one more
even more
tooth.
evident when he aimed to mate with the lionesses first.
The other
intimidating
lion,
Mizzino and attempting to
yeah,
establish
Mazzino
himself as
only
the
has
undisputed
he has
ruler of
the
realm.
tooth that's hanging.
Mizzino,
So
on the other hand, couldn't accept his brother's behavior and began to eat ahead of him, savoring the best portions when the lionesses brought back their catches. He wanted to show that he wouldn't be subjugated, and the
that
Charleston
tooth just
Coalition
hanging like
was
someone
sharing the
just knock it
crown
off,
in a dangerous
please.
and almost toxic manner. The rivalry between
Nah,
them
bro,
grew
it's
day
easy
by
dubs
day.
now. You going to
Only a
sleep?
few lions are content being kings of just a few lionesses, especially when they are part of a coalition that conquers other prides and accumulates a significant amount of territory. It was inevitable that rivals would emerge in such a situation.
Someone need to knock
The
that tooth
Charleston
off.
Coalition led their pride into the lands of
What's going on,
Cougar
Bio?
National Park,
We
which
got
bordered
Bio,
Sabi
Recco,
Sand
Gav,
and
Rich.
there
Thank y'all all for
conquered other
pulling up.
prides and vast stretches of territory. Every time they conquered a new pride, a fierce competition between Mizzino and Big Boy unfolded.
I do got something
They would
important to do at like
ruthlessly take
4:30
down
though.
the heads of the dethroned king, almost
So.
as if they were trying to outdo each other in record time. Lionesses who didn't obey their commands met a grim fate, and when the others went into estrus, they
That's
would fight
crazy.
each other to determine who would mate first. Big Boy, being the stronger of the two, would usually win these battles. However, Mizzino harbored deep-seated resentment tinged with envy in his heart.
Mia don't need you to. We not the Silva. Silva, let's go. Silva, in. Mia don't need you to call her. Nah, I'm actually gonna be on the phone with like her father and stuff around that time. Not her.
And it was about to explode.
She at
In
work.
2017, Big Boy was seen resting alongside 3 lionesses with their newborn cubs. Mizzino attacked his brother seemingly without reason, right in the proximity of both lionesses and their cubs. The lionesses instinctively
Dad
defended
comment.
their offspring, and Big Boy carried the fight away from there. Both lions sustained injuries but continued to keep each other's company.
That's the thing
These
about
kings knew they were
coalitions.
rivals, but the memories of their difficult times prevented them from breaking these bonds, and they
That's
remained together
crazy.
unrelenting.
They
When they
realized
worked
that
as a team to
they
protect their prides
rivals.
or when they
Oh,
needed
look
to
at them being
assist in
nice to each other.
hunting,
But they
Mazino
realized they
and
was
Big
rivals,
Boy had a
but
complex
they better
relationship of
together
unity and
than by
resentment that
themselves.
they
They
knew
fight
how to
like you
manage
see
well.
that.
In September
He did
2018,
sneak him. He did
Mazino
sneak
went
him.
out on a night patrol and disappeared for 3 days. Kruger Park staff believed he might have fallen victim to another coalition. When Mazzino returned, he had a trap tangled in his mane, and his body showed signs of a close encounter with an illegal hunter. Somehow, the
Oh,
lion managed to escape. Park
someone tried to
veterinarians
kill
had to be
him.
called in to anesthetize him and remove the trap.
At least
Many
remove the
famous
tooth too.
coalitions had crossed
Please tell me they
paths with
removed
the
that tooth. Y'all
Charleston
removed the trap,
coalition,
but then removed the
resulting in
tooth.
battles where both sides eventually gave up and moved apart. The last
Nah,
recorded
you saw that?
coalition
You do not
faced
want to go
off
against that,
the
bro.
Charleston coalition was the brothers known as Solo and Freddy Krueger. Freddy was
Solo and
quickly
Freddy
taken
Krueger.
down, and Solo fled to preserve his life. In
Dang.
2019, the
Left
decline
his
of
bro.
the kings began, as is the fate of all lions.
Look how
If they
majestic they
didn't
look.
lose a battle or fall prey to a hunter, time would eventually take its toll. Mazzino's decline started with a limp, which then turned into dragging his hind leg. He couldn't walk more than a few meters, and there was a noticeable swelling in his spine. It was
Dang.
likely that he had suffered a vertebral injury. Even with lionesses bringing him food, Mazzino succumbed in a matter of weeks and
I can't
declined.
outrun the
For
cheetah
the
too.
first
Yeah,
few
okay.
years, Big Boy was left alone without the presence
But
of
you'll
his
have a
rival,
better chance
who,
fighting the cheetah
above
though.
all, was his brother and journey
Cheetahs,
companion.
I think we
Big
can
Boy
beat a
led his
cheetah.
pride towards the central part of Kruger National Park. In 2020, there
Well,
was
the right
one
human,
final record of
at
Big
least.
Boy.
Not me
He
per
was
se.
in
I'm
good
too
health
skinny, but
and
someone
still
who's
with
in
his
shape,
pride.
I think can definitely
However,
take a
the
cheetah.
lion mysteriously disappeared, and his pride was taken over
Gorilla
by
solos
other
everything though.
dominant
Gorilla
lions.
will
Big
definitely
Boy's whereabouts
get
remain unknown, with
bodied
suspicions
by
that he may have
a
fallen
lion.
victim to an illegal.
There's been gorillas that gotten killed by leopards and whatnot. So gorillas are definitely strong, but they are herbivores, so they don't have that inner aggression in them to like really finish off their opponent. Like chimps, like there's chimp troops that hunt gorillas, and though they don't kill the male gorilla, they'll like kill the babies, but the male gorilla be distracted fighting a whole bunch of the chimps while certain members of the chimps group is going after the babies and the females. Cheetah's faster than a lion. Oh yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. All right, let's
Relentlessly loyal and the offspring of the most ferocious
lion
lion Africa
Farrakhan
has ever
descendant.
witnessed. In the midst of the African savanna plains in Kenya,
Rise of
young
okay, another
lions
coalition.
emerge for their reign in a world where strength determines the victor. Lions must demonstrate day by day why they are referred to as kings, facing challenges to maintain the crown in their possession, and equally formidable adversaries
Look
have
at
been
them,
part of
man.
the collision's journey. For KMN, with a superior leader above the rest known as Lipstick, this lion engraved his fate in the lands that would one day bury his body. Today, you will discover the captivating
Look at that
tale of the
mane.
4KM collision and its
4
leader,
km.
Lipstick.
Giraffe
So go ahead
solos.
and hit the like button if
Giraffes
you haven't already
usually
subscribed.
can.
Join us and stay updated
A big
on
enough
all our
giraffe can
content
one
and
shot a
support helps our
lion,
work grow. Click the like
but
button and let's get started.
that
In
same
2005,
one giraffe,
within the
if
Masai
it comes
Mara
across a
Reserve
big
in
enough
Kenya,
lion
Africa,
pride,
the Masai
will
Mara
become
National
food.
Reserve encompasses breathtaking
I've seen lions hunt
landscapes and a
giraffes.
wide range
I've
of
seen them hunt
Kenya's
elephants.
wildlife. Many consider these lands to
Hippos.
be blessed by Mother Nature herself, as within its borders, numerous legendary lion stories have unfolded, leaving a mark on the place's history. The reserve spans an area of approximately 1,500 square kilometers, and the dedicated staff who devote their lives to this project protect and document the animals' day-to-day lives, immortalizing their stories, such as the one you'll see next. In 2005, a lion cub was born with a distinctive feature, a small mark, a kind of shadow just below his lips. For this reason, he was named Lipstick. 2 years passed, and the small shadow on the lower lip of the lion evolved into a mark, further reinforcing his name.
Lipstick. His
In
name is Lipstick.
2007,
I'll fight a
Lipstick and
giraffe.
his
I don't
three
know, bro.
siblings were expelled from their original pride, transitioning from princes to kings.
When you get that
conquering
many
new
lions
territory
together,
and
just
mates.
look at
The
them.
4 young lions
That many male
set off into
lions?
the unknown with unwavering determination in their hearts, driven by the desire to rule and the thirst for power. In African lands, dangers of all kinds exist, with hidden adversaries in the rivers, cunning foes on the ground, and fierce, nearly invisible predators when they blend into the landscape. The young lions would soon discover that the taste of freedom can be bitter when many challenges arise all at once. This group of 4 would be reduced
You
very
know
shortly
what?
and gain a
You
notable name due to the
know, you
lifestyle
the
they
shit when
adopted
you
on
can
the
just
path
walk
to
through the
their escape.
wild instead of
As the
stand
4
still and run.
lions journeyed,
That's
they
true.
caught a scent of
That's true.
freedom
They
that
just sit there and
departed this
just
air.
calmly
However,
walk
to
through
reach
this
this alluring
place.
scent, they had to cross a small river where crocodiles could be lurking. This led the lions to wait on the riverbank, observing for about 4 hours before deciding to make the crossing. As they
4
approached the
hours?
riverbank, a massive crocodile emerged from the water, poised to deliver its fatal bite to one of
Oh,
the
one of them
lions.
got caught by
The
the
lipstick was alert and bit the reptile, causing it to
Oh,
retreat and giving the lions enough time
he
to move
bit
away from the danger. Out of the
the
4
croc.
siblings, 2 were especially close, Lipstick and Blackie. There existed a
Nah, Black
bond of
Mama
loyalty
Solo
between
Planet.
them
I'd
that
rather roll
endured
around
until the
booty
end
butt
of their
naked in the
lives.
grass on
As they
fresh
ventured further
asphalt
into
than
the
fuck with
central part of the reserve, drawn
fucking
by the
Venom will kill you.
intoxicating
Yeah,
scent of
Black
the
Mamas
females
ain't no
in
joke,
estrus,
and they're
the newly
fast,
formed coalition encountered
dangerously
the legendary
fast.
lions known as Notch, a group of 6 powerful and highly trained lions. The 4
Not
young
see.
lions lacked
That's the
battle
other coalition I wanna watch a video of because it was 6 of them.
experience, while the Notch consisted of 6 members, although their leader was aging. The 4 brothers bided their time until the Notch coalition separated for their patrol and executed one of their members. However,
That's
they knew they couldn't
crazy.
stay there,
Caught
as
him
they would
off
be hunted
guard,
down
ganked
once it
him.
was discovered that they had eliminated one of the Notch lions.
They ganked
It was
him.
at this point that the 4 brothers moved to a triangular area spanning 4 square kilometers and made it their base. They ventured out to try and conquer new prides, but always returned
No
to the same
revenge?
place. After observing this atypical behavior, the coalition
He got no
led by
revenge.
Lipstick was named the 4KM Collision in reference to the location where the brothers regrouped to rest and recharge. The Notch coalition couldn't let the killing of one of their members go unnoticed. After all, they were the supreme kings of the Maasai
So they got
Mara Reserve.
revenge.
They tracked the 4KM Collision and, once they located them,
No
executed
shot.
their revenge plan by isolating one of the males and killing him. Thus, both coalitions were now even with one less
Bro,
lion.
they have the fastest
The Notch
strike of any
lions
venomous
returned
snake
to
in the
their
world. They
territory,
venom
leaving the
paralyzes
body
you.
to be
Yeah.
discovered
What's going
by
on,
the other
Travis?
3 lions of the 4KM Coalition. The
Damn.
4KM Collision had demonstrated their ability to devise strategies and fight courageously, but it was the first time they had to contend with the vengeance of
They
their
lost a
enemies and
member.
come to terms with the loss of one of their members. At that time, the lions were not yet kings. They had no pride to call their own. This blend of emotions caused them to temporarily cease their search for mates. For a year, the 4KM Coalition remained in the triangular region, hunting their prey and taking on nomadic lions. However, Lipstick had grander ambitions. He aspired not only to lead his brothers, but also to claim the crown of a king and a harem of queens
going on,
to rule
Spicy?
alongside him. The flame of power filled the hearts of the lions, and sooner or later, this fire would consume them, transforming them into machines of domination. Led by
Oh.
Lipstick, the 4KM Coalition set out and conquered their first pride. They dethroned the pride's leader and executed his cubs, uniting with their lionesses, and returned to their base, now with a larger family awaiting the continuation
That's
of their lineage.
insane.
The lionesses became pregnant, and it was time to conquer another pride. Once again, the coalition ventured beyond the triangular borders and decimated the dominant lion who ruled over the Mugara pride. This time, the lionesses
Yeah, he
were
got
already
ganked.
in estrus, and they were taken right in front of their former leader's lifeless body. However, something unexpected occurred. One of the 4KM
They made it in
brothers
front of the
refused to
dead
return
body
to
of
the
their
base
former
region,
leader? That's
choosing to stay
crazy.
with 2 lionesses.
That's some
While
savagery.
Lipstick and Blackie returned with 3 more lionesses
Roided
to the
worms.
location they had chosen to be their home, the brother who stayed behind was eventually killed by other lions a few months later.
One of
missing the
them
chance to
freaking
witness
pooped
the
in my
birth of
room.
his cubs. The coalition that was once formed of 4
You did
males
that?
now had only 2
Which one of y'all
members,
did that?
Lipstick and Blackie, the inseparable duo. Their challenges didn't end there. Upon returning to their base, Lipstick and Blackie witnessed the birth of their cubs and enjoyed their reign, but only for a short period. Other lions who had made history in Maasai Mara would cross their path with the intention of stealing the crown. In 2014, Scarface and the 4 Musketeers entered the territory of the 4KM Coalition and challenged them to battle. After a fierce fight where the 4KM brothers, Lipstick and Blackie, gave their all, they were forced to flee to preserve their lives. Some lionesses followed their kings, but others were taken by the 4 Musketeers.
The Four
Lipstick and Blackie
Musketeers is a
watched from
crazy
afar
name
as
for a
some of their
lion
cubs
group.
were slain, and their kingdom was divided at that moment. The lions experienced a year of peace after this event until they were once again challenged by the Four Musketeers. They engaged in multiple conflicts, requiring them to retreat and separate their pride to prevent it from being taken. But in late 2015, in their final showdown, Blackie suffered a severe injury to one of his paws, and the reserve staff believed it might be the end for him.
Dang.
However, he made a remarkable
Dang at
recovery
Blackie. What's
and
going on,
quickly
though?
returned to action.
They wild for that? Yeah, they was real wild for that.
From the ashes,
Made it in
conquering
front of
two
the
more
dead
prides,
body.
expanding their lineage
He just slapped
and
his son.
maintaining their reign for a while longer. They defended their pride, which had grown with
Yo,
nomadic
look how
lions
fast those
attempting
blows
to reign
was.
for a while longer.
Look how fast those
They
first initial
defended
blows
their pride,
was.
which had grown
Bro,
with
you can't even
nomadic for a
see
while
it.
longer. They defended their pride, which had
Hold up. Playback speed is normal right now. Let's slow it down a little bit, cause.
longer. They defended their pride, which had
Bro, I
grown
still can't
with
see it.
nomadic and
I still can't
maintaining
see
their
it.
reign for a while longer. They defended their pride, which had grown with nomadic lions attempting to claim some lionesses. Lipstick and Blackie engaged in confrontations with
That's
other
crazy.
lions almost routinely.
Wasn't
The
that
brothers
fast? Did
were
you even
growing
see
old,
it?
and in
Mad slow.
2018,
Shut up.
during one of these battles,
That was
Leader
the.
Lipstick
That was like the
injured one of
ultimate.
his hind
Yo, bro, that
lieutenants.
was.
Now, the king was slow, limping, and in great pain. He could no longer hunt or patrol to protect the pride. Blackie had to shoulder all the responsibilities of the crown, but he couldn't walk this path alone for long. After all, old age was catching up with him too. The end was approaching, and the 4KM coalition, along with their lionesses and cubs, needed to change their territory quickly. Lipstick couldn't accompany the pride due to his injury. In May 2018, with the last of his strength, Lipstick climbed to the highest point of his territory. He gazed upon the lands that were once his and took his final breath.
That's a king, yo. He went to the highest point, looked at his lands, and then died.
Lipstick departed at the age of 13. He had
That's-
lived a challenging journey,
Look, yo, these are some. That's a gorgeous lion.
filled with trials, but also tasted the sweet flavor of triumph. Drought had spread across most of the reserve, and the animals were hungry due to the
Who
scarcity
moan
of prey.
like that?
Blackie
Have you
searched
heard
for a place near the only river
a
that
lion's
hadn't
roar?
completely dried up to establish his pride. However, a group
It
of
travels up
hyenas
to 5
approached and
miles.
fatally attacked two lionesses. Weak and elderly, he couldn't defend them. Blackie called the
Dang.
rest of his pride away and witnessed two of his queens succumb to the jaws of the hungry hyenas. Later that week, for young males who had recently formed
Ooh, that's the walk of determination. You see the walk that he's. Yo. He mean
Later that week,
business.
for young males who had recently formed a coalition realized
Homie
that
means
Blackie was
business.
old and could easily take their lionesses. They expelled Blackie, who vanished from the lands of Masai Mara, and due to his advanced age coupled with his disappearance, Blackie was presumed dead. Thus, a final chapter was written
GG's in the
story
chat,
of
y'all.
4KM
GG's for Blackie.
coalition. Endings may not always be as we wish, but the journey of resilience and conquest is what imprinted the legacy.
GG's for. Now, that was an interesting coalition. Let's look up Notch and his 5 sons. I don't want to watch a long video. Something that's short and.
I never thought I'd get rid of the problem, but boy, was I wrong. The probiotic chews from Pet Lab.
I got those too.
That's what I was looking for.
A single male lion is a formidable opponent, but when you have 5 more big and strong male lions who are expert buffalo and hippopotamus killers, then it's a recipe for chaos.
Yo, they killed hippos and he's trying to fight crocs. There's no way he could stop them all. There's too many of them. Oh crap, another lion. Oh damn. Okay. That's intimidating.
It's not known how many lions they killed during their almost decade-long reign, but it's believed to be in the dozens. Of the
W.
6
Nisi?
wonders, the lion always takes the prime spot.
W.
The lions are always ruled over by a coalition. This large
didn't even know
male
you was
lion
hot.
coalition has
Yeah,
left
Twitch-
a huge
Twitch
footprint
selling.
on their home grounds, the Masai Mara in Kenya. They have ruled over an area of almost 1,000 square kilometers over the many years of their dominance. The
Konnichiwa.
coalition of a father lion, Notch, and his
Konnichiwa.
5
Ooh,
cubs
look at
Notch 2, Mighty Long, Ron, Caesar, and Grimace.
W.
This incredible
Yo, hold up. So we got Notch, who's the father. Notch 2. I'm guessing that's like Junior. And then, I mean, these are all his sons. So you got Notch 2, Caesar, Long, Grimace, and Ron. Why Ron? Ron just seems normal.
This incredible coalition was unlike any that had ever been seen before. The strangest thing was that it was made up of a father and his 5 sons. This was unheard of.
Who they attacking right here?
The young lions might have killed their father, but it goes to show how feared Notch was.
That was his sons fighting, and then when he came, they all calmed down and started following him.
Managing family dynamics.
That's crazy,
Who
bro.
was Notch? Notch or Callie was
I'm here
born
just
in
watching
late
Demon Slayer.
1999 or 2000 and formed a coalition with another young lion called Light Male. By 2004, the two were confident enough to challenge the Marsh Pride Lions that were made famous by the
What's going on?
BBC's
Thank you for the big body raid. Arigato.
They dislodged Simba and
watch
Blondie
that.
from their perch and made the pride their own.
Simba
As is
and
the custom
Blondie.
in the Lion Kingdom, they killed the cubs and went on to sire their own with the lionesses.
Hey, welcome in everyone from the raid. We are just watching some lion coalitions. We've gone over a few. We went over the Charleston coalition. We just went over the 4KM coalition, and now we on Notch and his 5 sons, and we're gonna be checking out the Mapojos after this, which is another group of 6 male lions who dominated a part of Africa. But I appreciate the raid, and if you're new, my name is OkamiTakimu, and yeah, we do a lot of stuff over here. We game, we do reactions. I'm probably trying to turn Sundays into like reaction days, to be honest with you. But I am gonna game today too. I just at 4:30 I do got an important phone call to take, so you know, I might put you on the be right back screen, or just let a video play while I take the phone call or something. I'm not sure, or raid out. Not too sure, but.
In mid-2005, other lions were encroaching on the Marsh Pride's territory, and Notch's partner, Light Male, was killed by 3 invading lions. Many predicted that this would be the end of Notch, but against all odds, he held onto his territory by staying close to the lionesses and keeping a low profile. The pride had 8 cubs when Notch was finally dislodged in 2007. Once again, it was predicted that Notch wouldn't survive long as a nomad, but then he did something unthinkable. When he was chased away from the Marsh Pride, he joined his sons.
He got chased away.
Male cubs, who would barely
Yo,
escape
look
with
how
their
they was
lives
chasing. They was like
unthinkable.
full.
When he was chased away from the Marsh Pride,
Come
he
on,
joined
cameraman,
his
get it
sons,
together. Get it
5
together,
single
cameraman.
male cubs, who had barely escaped with their lives when their father was dislodged.
Just throw on some
They were
Okami
now
clips.
nomads in the wild.
Say less.
Notch took care of his sons, Notch 2, Mighty Long, Ron, Caesar and Grimace, for more than a year until they were fully grown. Notch was probably 9 years old when their reign of terror began in Masai Mara in 2008. Notch was a brilliant and beautiful black-maned lion, and it took guts and skill to build this complicated union with his sons. The 6 lions dominated the Mara, over 1,000 square kilometers, for years and sired
I don't care what you
dozens of
tell me. You
cubs
see
in
6
almost all
male
of the
adult
prides
lions
here.
coming towards you, you run.
During that period, any guests that came to the Mara and did not see Notch and his sons left disappointed. They were celebrities, and I remember the 6 lions roaring simultaneously, and some of my guests would even try and hide under the seats of the safari vehicle. Within a few years, they would establish absolute dominance in the Mara by killing and intimidating lions.
So you think you know Wix, but do you really?
I don't know what you're even talking about.
Their way.
Dang.
Immortalized in the Disney film African Cats that was released in 2010, Notch and his son's prowess at hunting was
African
well
Cats?
illustrated.
A Disney movie? Disney released something like this?
Niels Mogensen, a senior program
Hey,
scientist
yo.
with the Mara Predator Conservation Program, described the Notch Coalition as a powerful force who were all astonishing males and detrimental to other lion populations. Although Notch was an old lion and in an unusual relationship with his 5 sons, he stood toe-to-toe with them. He was the alpha male and made the boys know that until his age caught up with him. There are other large coalitions in the Mara, and some of them are controlling many prides, but none were as notorious as the Notch coalition, says Niels. A single male lion is a formidable opponent, but when you have 5 more big and strong male lions, who are expert buffalo and
I don't think we're gonna watch the
hippopotamus
full
killers,
documentary,
then it's a
but
recipe for chaos.
I do want to see a video on them.
Due to the incredibly huge territory that they controlled, it seemed they had spread themselves thin, with Mighty Long vanishing in the Mara Triangle in 2010, probably killed by other male lions. By
That was the lion who was
Notch
killed by
was
the
on
4
his
km
last
lion.
legs. He was more than 14
That's a lion
years
on his
old
last
when
legs?
he died
Oh,
in
nah.
2013.
That was just a video from
He
before
had split from his boys in the last few years of his life, but was always near them for food and security. Jonathan Kalo was one of the last
That's the
few
father who
people
had
to
a
see
plan
Notch alive.
and he executed
His
the
state
plan.
had deteriorated and he was emaciated. We could see that he just had a few days to live. His sons had done a brilliant job of keeping him alive over the years. He still had his huge, black mane, and although weak, he was as defiant and proud as ever. The sons of Notch, Notch 2 and Grimace, shot by National Geographic Nature Photographer of the year 2016, Varuna Diffier. A few months after Notch's death, Grimace also died deep into enemy territory, and although the coalition was now cut in half, they were still formidable. Although their territory had shrunk from their heydays, Ron, Caesar, and Notch 2 were still intimidating and
They still had
menacing
3
to
of
other
them.
lion coalitions. Sometime in 2016, Ron was killed by the Sand River males, who were slowly becoming a formidable coalition. Caesar
Damn.
died in 2017
F in the
after
chat
he
for
developed
Ron.
a limp on his hind legs.
Dang.
Notch 2 was the only one remaining, and he left his territory quietly without putting up much of a fight. The son of Notch became a nomad in his former territory and disappeared. Rumors were rife in the Mara that he was dead. Notch 2 reappeared months
Dang,
later,
look
and
at
to the
him.
surprise of lion lovers across the world, he was with Spearboy, his dashingly handsome and fierce son.
Oh, he
History
was with his
repeating
son.
itself.
He was taking a page out of his
Notch
father's
2,
book.
being his father's son, had
But that line
realized
is limping,
that he had to
too.
team up with his up-and-coming son to increase his chances of survival, as he was over 14 years old, just like his father had done over a decade ago, recalls Jonathan Kalo. The father and son duo formed the Lookout
Maybe they got
Pride
into a
and stayed
fight.
together for more than a year until
The Lookout
Notch 2
Pride.
disappeared last year and is presumed dead at the age of 15. Spearboy became a nomad in the Mara after his father's demise.
Dang.
Longevity of Notch 2 even eclipsed his father, and it's hoped that the new generation of lions will be equally as brilliant as these legends. The
His leg was
coalition
messed
never
up.
really stayed with a pride, but roamed the Mara constantly looking for females to mate with, and in the process killed many cubs,
Dang.
including many of their own. As they produced quite a lot
Killed
of
their own
offspring in the
cubs?
Mara with different prides, many lions today probably have and share the Notch genes, but the question is whether it has caused any inbreeding or not. We just don't know, concludes Niels Mogensen. With the demise of the Notch coalition, the Sons of Notch still hold sway in the Mara, with Caesar 2, Ron 2, Blue Eyes, and Dongo forming the Recaro coalition. They are formidable, ruthless, and have been known to kill their own cubs.
Dang.
Notch's grandsons control 4 huge prides. Notch
Oh,
and his
they broke
sons
his
were the most
back.
famous lions in the world due to their unusual dominance, and this led to intense scrutiny, which increased the number of visitors to the Mara, and the dwindling number of African lions got the spotlight they deserved. Will there ever be another pride of lions as
The fact that
dominant
he
as the Notch
said
coalition?
inbred,
We
easy
doubt
dub.
it,
Shut
but
up.
the legacy of that deadly lion gang lives on.
You're not
Courtesy
fighting
of
that,
several
bro.
generations.
You're
But
not
the
fighting
legacy of
that.
deadly lion gang lives
You're
on.
not fighting that.
Courtesy of
It's
several
just not
generations
happening.
Of offspring they sired across the Mara in a decade of absolute domination and carnage.
Like
Supported
when
by
I gave you
famous
the
BBC
benefit of saying you had a
documentaries
gun
and
to use
featured
like
in
no
countless
hands, I was like, oh
articles,
nah.
Photographs, and reports while being followed by thousands on social networks, other male lions. The Notch coalition lost members one by one. Long was the first, who vanished in 2010 in the Mara Triangle. Notch
Rip
himself
Long.
never returned from a mission.
Realms of Ruin is is a real-time strategy game.
This game probably don't look like how y'all showing right here. False
to find his
advertising.
missing son Grimace mid-2013 in enemy territory. A year later and a half later, Grimace got lost during one of his excursions to find new female.
Dang, the Notch Coalition was something else. My pohos. I don't want to watch the. Like, this is an hour-long video. I want y'all sitting here watching an hour-long video. This is shorter.
At the beginning of the century, 6 lion brothers were prides in Sabi's hand. The Sparta Pride.
The Sparta Pride. What's going on, yo, master? I see you, Kush Queen.
7 lionesses of the Sparta
Me and
Pride
Rekko
were
walk out there. They all running away.
dominated by the 5 aging West Street males. Well,
You are not taking on that, bro. These are literally fighting machines. Look at this guy.
This is one of the rarest animals in the world, the Barbary lion, also known as the Berber, Egyptian, or Atlas lion. With its typical dark mane, muscular build, and powerful
Dark
face,
mane
it's the
is
largest
mane.
and most ferocious of the lion species.
Or maybe it's called Mene and
Weighing
we
up
just
to
been pointing.
600 pounds.
Look at that. What is going on in her background? The lights are.
I don't know none of these songs, damn it.
by the
Thank you for the shout outs.
Come on, bro. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Come on. It's taking forever. Oh. Did you see me?
Got such peaceful music on right now. Murdering people with peaceful music playing.
How you have that much shield and y'all be shooting each other for way over?
I see you, Magnati. Konnichiwa. Sweaty Rekko. Sweaty Rekko.
Oh my god. No!
I'm still
No,
clipping
I'm
that.
still clipping that shit.
All you gotta do is go over your streams, man. Just watch your stream over and find things that you feel like should be clipped.
See what we dealing with.
Oh, they done put his
What
voice
we
changer
doing,
on for that. I haven't played this yet. House of
tell you.
Ashes. I think it's one of the PlayStation
Yo,
Plus
this is some
games
ominous-
that's. Whoa. I do want to hop into it and play it, but that requires me getting on a PlayStation and downloading it. I need a game capture card. I'm gonna try to get one next payout. Was that all the clips? Yeah, that's it. Alright.
most likely his father.
He was playing some Tomb
Coalition
game?
slowly dwindled down. It was Makulu
Wasn't it that game?
who
Because
had
that
the
was like a
lionesses
Tomb.
to bring down big prey.
Unless you're talking about like Final Fantasy or something, because
That's
he's been
when
playing
the
that too.
lionesses finally accepted him, and when their cubs got
Makulu
older,
learned.
Makulu bonded with them for life.
I'm probably gonna game soon though.
2002, the cubs had been
Rasta,
grown up
Pretty
to
Boy, and
subadults.
Scar.
The subadult males, Rasta, Pretty Boy, and Scar, spent
What y'all trying to game though? Let me know, that way I can know what,
and they formed,
you know,
lasted
what I'm gonna
until
be
their
hopping
final
on once I'm
days.
done this. That's if anyone's trying to game, that is too, because
Rasta and Pretty Boy
some of y'all
were
probably not
little
even
mates,
trying to game
and
World
they
of
were
Warcraft.
called
I ain't
the
got that.
Twins.
I don't think I've ever played a World of Warcraft game. I played a lot of
Scar,
MMOs,
or
but never that
Dreadlocks,
one.
like many called him, was just a couple of months younger and grew up with them.
This guy, the way he's describing him is just, it's so mono, it's like, it's not enough energy in it. Let me see. You fighting that, bro? You ain't fighting that. Those are beasts. We're not gonna get no over. No one's gonna narrate it. It just straight. Oh, then this is like an actual documentary. I might watch this later. Okay, now they put on music and whatnot. I'm good on that now. I'm trying to find because the Mapojos or Notch and his 5 sons. I'm trying to think who was the better. Who did it better? The most dangerous lions in the world. Mapojos, Majingalani. Oh my gosh. No, that was from a movie. That was from a movie. I was like, ain't no way a lion is charging someone like that. Seven male coalition?
6 reasons you need to get your pet official ESA approved. With Support Pets, getting your 4...
I am hungry. I need to go like make a sandwich or something. But what we trying to game? What we trying to game?
So these 3 men here.
Maybe if they get in the water, but on land, crocodiles easily getting dropped by a lion.
They're the men. They're the one who killed Bob Jr. today morning. You are criminals. You're criminals. You're arrested. Okay, they might even kill you.
Yeah, you better be careful. Before he kill you next. Nine, 7 boys. Roblox. New clings of the Mari Plains. Alright. I think we're gonna start gaming now. I just need to figure out what I want to game. Get the fuck out of here. You got enough? I need them all, bro. That ruthless attack on Bob Jr. Dang. He looked like he was really going. Ah, man. Yeah, that life that the Lions live is it's not an easy one. Rest in peace, man. If you the only one that gets this, you're banned. Dang. Educational purposes. But yeah, you see they attack the back. They go for the back. I mean, it's smart. You don't want to go for the face and get bit too. But the fact that this male is pretty young too. Then this new ruthless males are now known as Bob Killer. Cause they killed Bob? Y'all just named their whole group Bob Killer? No way. No way. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. That's nuts. These boys still having problems with their manners at dinner table. One of the dramatic days, Bob Jr. on the left and Molly on the right, hunting for warhogs. Dang, they both got one though. They both got one. They can't run ones. I mean, sometimes they run ones. But yeah, in their world, there's a lot of coalitions going on. Hold up. Actually, never mind. Educational purposes, Twitch. This is an anime y'all probably should check out. Oh. Back up, back up. Thank you. I was just thinking about I needed something to eat and I got me a smoothie instead. Gav. If you could beat him, then you can take on the Lions. Yo! Bro. The delusions that y'all must be putting in y'all own heads is crazy. Koyo. Koyo. Ichi. Knee. He's been striked twice. What you gonna do against that, bro? He got a whole blade in his head. A whole sword. I forgot about that part. Anime is crazy, man. Is this? I hate the English versions, man. Y'all be killing me with that. Nah, we're not gonna do that. Let me find a game to play. I don't want to ruin some animes for y'all. So y'all who maybe I'll just go play like a dragon. I don't have to play a multiplayer game. One kidney jamming, he out. Okay. Amaiwa. Damn. Goblin Slayer? Oh, I thought it was the Goblin Slayer anime coming out. I mean, another season. Oh, let me see if they have a solo leveling trailer. Do they have a solo leveling trailer for the anime? Ho 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 ho. This is not a trailer. I can't wait for this to come out. But that wasn't really a trailer.
今日こそやってやるぞ。今日もよろしくお願いします。家族の中で働けるのは俺だけ。俺には金がいるんだ。一体どうしてこんなことに。殺される。ヒーローもいない。やるしかないんだ。C 級ダンジョンは初めてですか？大丈夫。僕が守って差し上げます。面白い。さて、こちらも始めましょうか。攻撃開始。君はいつも通り戦っていれば。
I just wonder what kind of theme music they're gonna have on it, man. You could ruin the anime with bad theme music. That was a good smoothie. I actually wanted more. I'm freaking hungry. Gat, what? Oh my gosh, Gat, shut up. Y'all not gaming, so let me figure out what I'm gonna play. It's probably gonna be something single player. Cause I don't have that much time left. Cause 4:30 is creeping up on us. Gat, you saying Gat too? Yo, shut up. Y'all need to be quiet. This smoothie was good. I really want a nutriment, but your boy is fresh out of the moolahs. No moolah, no nutriment. Where the heck is my like a dragon at? Oh, it's in the Xbox app. I'm in Steam looking for it. Forgetting that it's on my Xbox app. Oh, I downloaded a game called Monster Hunter Rise. Dragon Age Inquisition. I downloaded that also, and Quantum Break. Huh. Nah, let's do like a dragon. Let's just do that. We'll try one of those either later today or